Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to warmly welcome you all to this workshop on the identification of barriers to the trade of biodiversity-based and BioTrade products from Vietnam. The workshop is organized by UNCTAD with the support of the Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, SECO, in Vietnam under the third phase of the UNCTAD BioTrade Facilitation Program, which is supported by SECO. UNCTAD is also grateful to the support given by the BioTrade Implementation Group Vietnam in organizing this workshop. We are also grateful to the support received from the government of Vietnam, including through the Permanent Mission in Geneva, Switzerland. UNCTAD, which is the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, launched the BioTrade initiative in 1996 to support trade and investment in biodiversity, to promote sustainable development and to enhance livelihoods from biodiversity-rich developing countries like Vietnam. This is in line with the three objectives of the Convention on Biological Diversity, namely conservation of biodiversity, sustainable use, and the fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising from the utilization of genetic resources. Some important biodiversity-dependent sectors include pharmaceutical, biotechnology, seed, crop protection, horticulture, cosmetic and personal care, fragrance and flavors sourced from botanicals, food and beverages, fashion, and tourism industry. The Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Diversity has valued some of these industries, and it estimates that the national natural cosmetics is worth about $26 billion. The natural beverage industry is worth about $23 billion, and the botanical industries about $85 billion. The significance of biodiversity to humans and businesses can be seen from a study which showed that 57% of the most prescribed drugs in the United States originate from biological resources. Through partnerships with key private and government actors, UNCTAD's BioTrade initiative seeks to develop tradable sectors through value chain development and facilitate trade of products and services that are derived sustainably from native species and ecosystems. The initiative works towards enhancing the capability of developing countries to produce value-added products and services for both domestic consumption and international markets. For instance, under the BioTrade project in Vietnam, managed by Helvetas Vietnam in collaboration with the National Institute of Medicinal Materials, BioTrade-related activities have been implemented, particularly in the development of value chains based on native medicinal species. The support provided has also played an instrumental role in the creation of the first business association in Vietnam, the BioTrade Implementation Group, BIG, which is a co-partner for this workshop. Engaging in international trade using nature-based products has confronted many challenges, many of which are legitimate, such as the protection of endangered species or protection of human, animal, and plant life. Non-tariff measures, or NTMs in short, in this category include sanitary and phytosanitary measures, or SPS, and technical barriers to trade, or TBT measures. In the course of our work on NTMs, we have found out that having information on such non-tariff measures is critical to addressing them in a manner that do not constitute disguised protectionist measures against legitimate trade. In general, the identification, awareness building, and understanding the impacts of non-tariff measures is challenging, and even more so when dealing with biodiversity and BioTrade products. There is currently no comprehensive and updated mapping of non-tariff measures applicable, nor is there a mapping of the type of non-tariff measures affecting BioTrade exports from developing countries like Vietnam. Therefore, identifying and mapping relevant non-tariff measures that possibly hinder BioTrade is the focus of this workshop. We have conducted a scoping study on possible harmful non-tariff measures, which will be discussed in this workshop. We are aiming at increasing understanding and raising awareness of Vietnamese policymakers and private sectors on the main non-tariff measures identified when exporting products from the personal care, food, phytopharma sectors when accessing markets of China, European Union, Japan, Switzerland, and the United States. We will be presenting the results of the company's survey on the non-tariff measures that has been carried out on this topic. I wish to underline that ensuring the conservation of biodiversity and its sustainable use is a goal found in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which was adopted last year. In particular, Goal 15 on life on land. Discussions in the implementation of these goals will feature prominently at UNCTAD 14th Ministerial Conference in Nairobi, Kenya, from 17 to 22 July 2016. I hope I can see some of you there for this conference. In conclusion, I wish to express UNCTAD's appreciation to SECO, Viet Nam, and BIG for making this workshop possible. I also wish to thank the experts who are here today, and I also wish to thank all the participants here. I wish you a successful workshop. Thank you.